It's your boy Justin, J.Varizzle the Fisher. I'm back in the kayak today, finally. Finally had a day where it wasn't 100 degrees outside. Now, it is about 7 o'clock at night, so sun goes down around 7:45, 7:50, somewhere in that ballpark. So we got about an hour or so to fish. I just wanted to show you kind of what I was working with here, kind of what the plan is for today, just so you know where I'm at. We did put in at Rice's Creek again, but we came north this time. And we're actually fairly close to Town Creek. If I go around the bend there, I'm gonna end up in the big section of Town Creek, but there's so much stuff around here that looks promising that I really don't want to go into the big water right now, especially with a paddle back to the boat ramp. So I'm gonna make the best I can with the hour. Just to show you what I picked up here that I'm gonna be playing with. This is the 13 Fishing, and it is an Omni rod. It's a 7.3 medium heavy, fast action, and if you can tell, I got a jig on there with a black and blue crawl, and we're going to play with that a little bit. And I've got the 13 Fishing Origin reel, and it's a 7-speed reel. I've played around with it in the pond a little bit, but I haven't really messed with it in big water. This specifically has a short butt end, so it's designed specifically for kayak fishing. I went to Sportsman's Wholesale. Just so you know, the rod alone was a $140 rod. At Sportsman's Wholesale, I got it for $29.99. It said $39.99 on the price tag, and it was actually $29.99. So you can't beat that. $140 rod for $29.99. And again, the reel was a $70 reel. Also got that for $29.99. So if you're looking for some good deals, especially on 13 Fishing equipment, because Sportsman's Wholesale keeps 13 Fishing a lot. They keep it in stock. And they'll have like an over truckload, you know, they had too much. So they give it to Sportsman's Wholesale and they sell it at really ridiculous prices. Definitely somewhere to go. Go down to Sportsman's Wholesale. They're not sponsored. You know, they're not sponsoring me or anything like that. I'm just telling you my personal experience. Dude down there named Zach hooked me up. I told him exactly what I wanted. I said, I want a decent bait caster on a 7.3 medium heavy rod. I want to set it up for jigging. That's what I want. And I originally had some stuff picked out, and he said, nah, man, let me show you some other stuff. So we're going to work with the 13 Fishing. But the other thing that I'm doing, I'm going old school. Straight up light action spinning reel. And if you can see, got me a bobber, got me a hook, got me some night crawlers. I'm gonna do some old-fashioned bobber brim fishing, trying to catch some panfish, brim or bluegill for those people that are not from the South or from North Carolina. So I'm gonna try to catch some small panfish, and then I'm gonna turn around and I've got another rod set up behind me. Right now I've got, you know what I got. I got the Texas rig. I got the Texas rig Senko black and blue set up right now. But if we catch a brim and it's a decent size to use a bait, I'm gonna set that up for a live bait rig, toss it out there and see if I can catch something bigger. So that's the plan for today. That's what we're rolling with, and we'll see if we get any fishing action. Thanks for watching. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm at like 145-ish, somewhere in there. So it's late August now. We got a few months left in the year. If you don't mind, you know, if you like the content, hit that subscribe button. All right, thank you. Little pro tip for you. I've had my worms upside down, and you can see I've got the garlic scented night crawlers. I picked them up at Walmart, but I've kept them upside down in the kayak because worms naturally go to the bottom, right? So it makes it a whole lot easier to try to pull your worm out. Just a little fishing hack that I learned from Fishing and Stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but I got my bobber sitting out there. I'm just going to let that float and see if anything takes it. I got a little bit of slack in there. And while that's sitting out there doing its thing, I'm just going to see if I can throw this jig a little bit. And maybe even throw the Texas rig. I'm not sure. I got this thing set up with the, like I said, it's called a cowboy colored weedless jig. because brown and black. I was really looking for the peanut butter jelly. Zach said he likes to use it peanut butter and jelly too. I like that color, but black and blue, I'm using dark colors because I'm in fairly dark water. And I don't know, it's late summer, you know, I don't know. Figure might as well. That jig will cast a mile. I'm just gonna let it drop. Take some slack off of it. And then slow reel it. Bounce it off the bottom. Don't know how deep center is. You know, it's only like 6 feet where I'm sitting right now, but I just tossed it out in the middle, so no, I'm definitely on the bottom, and it's jigging. Don't know if we'll get a bite. That's a snag. Well, sometimes that happens. Let me see what I can do to fix this. All right, we got the snag out, so that's that. We got our jig back, and we had to re-put our bobber out there because can't say this thing don't cast, that's for sure. Move my setup here. Probably not going to stay in one place too long just because we don't have that much time. So if I don't catch anything here after a few casts, then I'm probably going to make my way closer to the ramp. Try one more with this jig. See if I can go to the lilies. Oh, that's right there at the lilies. Definitely peaceful out here. I mean, it's a pretty sweet setup for, you know, what I paid for it. Can't get much better than that. Something's on that bobber. I don't know what. He might have robbed it. Well, I know they're in there. I just gotta get a better reaction on it. I think I still got worm left too. I do. Check that. I got a small piece on there. know if that'll work, but we'll cast it back out there and see. Oh, that's a little far to the right. But while that's sitting out there, we'll go Texas rig. Oh, the bobber's under. All right. I think we got something. Yep. We got something on the live bait. What is it? He's still pulling. And it is a brim. Or bluegill for you non-southern people. So, as far as bait goes, he's a little bit bigger than I want for bait. Hold on. I just want to get enough slack so I can get him. And of course, I don't know if you guys can see him. Yeah. He's not bad. He's a little bit bigger than I'd want to use for bait, though. I want a little bit smaller. All right, now, while that's going on, let me get this. Let me get this Texas rig out. All right, we're just going to drift and maybe fish a little bit of the structure as we go. And it might be a live fish day or a live bait day. I'm not sure. Kayak fishing at its finest. Trying not to drift into something and trying not to get my lines tangled. And I got my lines tangled. Well, yeah, it's about time to roll. I might have to move in a bit here. I don't know if this crankbait's gonna, oh, no, it's not gonna cast on that, never mind. I do believe the bite is gone, and we're getting dark now, so it's been a good adventure out in the kayak. Just good to get out here and throw a line in the water. You know, we only caught that one brim, but you know, still better than nothing. Appreciate you watching, and until our next fishing adventure, I'm out. J.Varizzle Fisher.